this place is huge and beautiful. My husband and I will live here and take care of the parents. We'll pay for the $500 mortgage moving forward, too.
That's fine. Oh, by the way, about the mortgage.
Troublebusters!
You're the best cook in the world, ma'am.
Seeing our children happy is all that matters to us, right, honey?
You can consider us your real parents. Don't ever be shy with us.
My name is Melanie. I built a brand new 2-family house 6 months ago. 4 of us, my in-laws, my husband, and myself live in the house. I've been busy with work, but I've been getting along with my in-laws very well. However, I started to notice a change in my in-laws' demeanor recently.
Oh, I didn't know you were here.
Long time no see.
The house is brand new. Look, Kenneth.
Yeah!
Dad, how do you guys afford the mortgage?
Hugo pays for it. I think it's $500 a month.
What? Is that it? Kenneth and I can definitely afford that. All right, I've made up my mind. Hey, my husband and I will live here and take care of the parents. We'll pay for the $500 mortgage moving forward, too.
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Don't you get it? I know both you and my brother have been busy with work. Mom always takes care of things around the house, too.
It's true that she always cooks for us, but we've been taking care of our own.
See? What are you going to do if you guys can't handle it in case of emergency happens without my parents?
You're right, but...
Don't you think they're better off living with us? But then, all right, this is a 2-family house. It'll be too crowded for all 6 of us to live here.
What are you implying?
I'm asking the 2 of you to give up your spots for us. Natalie, what are you talking about?
But did you say that you were going to take care of us? Are you talking about when we get older?
Of course, you're my parents.
We won't know for sure if Melanie plans on always being by our side, right, honey? If she ever breaks up with our son, Melanie will be a stranger to us from that point.
What?
You're right. It's best if our daughter agrees to take care of us. That's actually a good idea.
What?
You guys aren't young anymore.
Ugh. I guess it's true that I haven't been even helping her take care of the chores around the house, but I've been too busy with work. I haven't had the time to do so.
She's not our biological daughter after all. We're in-laws. I don't think she'd be kind enough to take care of us.
Oh, sir.
We're better off being with our biological daughter.
That way we won't hesitate to ask her to take care of us, and we'd want her to be by our side. And I've been struggling to hide my true feelings.
True feelings? Does that have anything to do with how you've been acting a bit strange recently?
I guess it makes it easy if you've already noticed. The moment we found a house to end our lives in, you and my son are no longer needed.
Our daughter's going to take care of us. I can't ever wish for more. This is where we part our ways.
Oh my goodness. This is completely ridiculous. I guess my in-laws don't have any kind of feelings towards me any longer. I've been trying my best to get along with them, but I'm ultimately a stranger to them and I won't even be considered their daughter. In that case, I have no mercy. I'm not letting them get away with this. Troublebusters. Okay, fine, I'll leave. Oh, by the way, about the mortgage. It's going to be $5,000.
What?
I can't believe you betrayed me like this after all the trust I had in you. So now I'm going to be ending all of the financial support.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Natalie, you're going to take care of the rest. I'm leaving this house as soon as I'm done packing up my belongings. Bye.
Dad, didn't you say the mortgage was only $500?
Yup, I'm sure. I overheard it when she was signing the contract. Also, Hugo is the one who's been paying for all the food and utilities.
Melanie's words are bothering me, though. She's patronizing because her husband is providing that financial support.
Hugo is a yes man to us. Even if they leave this house, I'm sure they'll continue the financial support.
Of course, as long as we ask him to. Anyway, as I promised, we'll pay for the $500 mortgage as the rent to you guys.
We got this!
Hugo, thank you.
Huh?
For packing up our belongings and leaving that house immediately as I asked.
Of course, Melanie, you're the most important person in my life. I don't need a family that hurt you like this.
Hugo, I need you to come to my house immediately. I need to talk to you about something important, okay?
Let's go ahead and see them.
Hugo, you've been providing their financial support until recently, even after you left this house. Where's the remittance for this month? We still haven't gotten any.
I forgot about it.
Oh, okay then. You can just give it...
I forgot to cancel the automatic deposit.
What?
He's been depositing all the financial support to his mother's bank account just so she could access those funds whenever she was running errands. We forgot about the fact that we set it for automatic deposit. Since we're no longer providing that financial support, we canceled it as of last month.
What makes you think you can talk to us like that?
Besides, Natalie, you were the one that said you'd be taking care of your parents and paying the mortgage.
I was talking about when they get older. I agreed to pay for the mortgage, but I can't afford to provide financial support for both of my parents. I only have a contract job, and Kenneth has been unemployed. There's no way we'd last. Besides, I want you to shut up. All I can pay for is the $500 mortgage.
Why 500? I told you before I left this house, didn't I? Your father's bank account is where the mortgage is being paid from, so I told you that you need to make sure to deposit $5,000 to his bank account every month.
Yes, I have. I've been depositing $500 into his bank account every month.
I see. The mortgage hasn't been paid because of insufficient balance in the account. You already know about that, right?
That can't be possible. Dad said.
I was told that the mortgage is $500 when you were signing the contract. Dad, you probably only remember it partially. You should have known better to listen carefully when we sign contracts like that.
What do you mean by that?
This all started when Mom and Dad talked to us about building a two-family house so they could live with the two of us.
Since we were so busy with work, we didn't have the time to cook for ourselves. Your mother said she'd do it for us.
And in return, we'd be providing all financial support. I thought it was a good idea, so we went with it. Dad is already retiring and he's not making too much income, which made it challenging for him to purchase a house. So we could have purchased the house under my name, but Dad insisted that he owns the house. So we decided to go with a family mortgage, so the land and the house will be registered under both of our names.
What's that?
It's the type of mortgage where the parents and the child can pay off together.
To be precise, the parent will be the primary account holder while the child is considered a co-signer. We've chosen to have both of us pay off the loan together. When real estate is owned by two individuals, we had to decide on the co-ownership interest.
With this type of loan, we get to decide the co-ownership interest freely as we wish. And those interests will determine the ratio of the mortgage that's expected to be paid by each individual.
Upon contract, we decided for a ratio of father-to-son interest to be at 1 to 9.
What does that mean?
Dad owns 10% of this property, while he's only obligated to pay 10% of the mortgage, at least superficially.
With all that being said, the monthly mortgage payment is $5,000. Your father is obligated to pay 10% of that, which means he'd be paying $500. I believe that was the source of your father's misunderstanding.
Dad planned on having me pay for the entire mortgage to begin with, and that's why he wasn't paying full attention when we were signing the contract. But if we were to be paying for the entire mortgage, it would be considered a taxable gift from a child to the parents, so we had to do something about it.
Do something about gift tax?
That's right, if we're gifting anything less than $11,000 annually, we wouldn't have to pay for gift tax, so we decided to have your father make the payments for the first few years.
Does that mean you're going to give me $11,000 every year? We did that for the books, but that was only to pay the mortgage.
Dad, I can't believe you missed the most important part of the story.
I don't know. Everything sounded so complicated, so I didn't really get it. I felt sleepy the entire time.
How dare you? I mean, why is it $5,000 a month? That's too much.
We didn't make any down payment, so we loaned the entire amount.
What? Besides, how did you end up loaning to have that much to pay?
Natalie, you already know that we had to purchase the land in order for us to build this house, right?
I know that. Our parents have always lived in a rented house.
Right, and from there we had a custom-built house by a construction company.
Not only did we need a two-family house, but we had to make sure the house was handicap-friendly considering how our parents were getting older. We also made sure we implemented low-consumption equipment in regards to energy.
I knew this house was a little different from our ordinary houses.
The land prices are high in this area, while purchasing a custom house was something that cost us a lot.
We also had to utilize a bridge loan.
What's that?
Bridge loan is a temporary loan to pay for the initial fee, mid-fee, and other fees such as land fees. The real estate loan does not start until the moment the building is ready to move in. During the period between the land being purchased and the house being built, the bridge loan is utilized in order to pay for those fees that are needed in the interim without paying anything out of our own pocket. The amount owed through a bridge loan is something that will be paid upon the real estate loan being paid. This means that real estate loans include what was borrowed through the bridge loan.
Also, about the loan repayment term, we set it at 20 years.
What? too short?
Although Dad and I will both be obligated to pay off the debt, I knew Dad wouldn't be able to afford the mortgage. Besides, having a long-term repayment program will only make us pay for more interest being charged, right?
The funds paid for the land, the building, and the bridge loan. This comes out of a total of a little over $1 million divided by 20. That's why it's $5,000. Do you understand now? The deduction period for real estate loans is 13 years. As long as we pass those years, we could have easily paid off the loan without any struggle, without waiting for that period to be over.
Are you saying that you could have easily paid off a $1 million debt? Hugo, how much income do you make?
Me? I make a decent amount, or just a little more compared to those around my age. I'm just an office worker.
How is this possible then?
Does that mean, Melanie, you? I work for a general job at a company.
Right, you make about the same as Hugo, right? I never told you this, but Melanie works at a renowned gaming company.
I work at Troublebuster Phoenix.
She makes 6-digit figures.
What?
So I feel sad for admitting this, but Melanie has been the one who's been paying for the $5,000 mortgage and all the financial support that we've been providing you guys. Oh my goodness!
For us? There's something that the both of you have been saying to me ever since I married your son. You told me to consider you my real family. It meant so much to me, especially since I lost my parents at an early age. I wanted to pay you my gratitude, especially since I can't do that with my parents.
When you talked to us about living in a 2-family house with us, Melanie was extremely excited about it. That's why I decided to agree to everything we've done.
By the way, it's been a little since you haven't been paying the mortgage. Haven't you been getting reminders from the bank?
Payment reminders?
Oh, don't tell me you haven't been confirming.
I mean, we have nothing to do with those payments, right? But that doesn't make it okay for you guys to ignore them.
I have them all bundled up and put away. You shouldn't be putting it away. If you don't pay the mortgage, there are different steps that are taken by the bank.
You need to check the latest notice as soon as possible. Is it this one? Oh my goodness, this is bad. It's already past the notice of loss of benefit of time. We're already getting a notice of subrogation payment. This is bad. You're not obligated to pay for the loan in one payment.
Is that even possible?
Well, I believe this should be the most recent one. Notice of auction initiation.
What is that?
This means that the court has received a claim for the financial firm that's been trying to have you pay for the loan in the house is seized at this time.
Which means?
This house will be placed on auction.
An auction?
It means that the property has been seized and will be forcefully sold by the order of the court.
Are you saying that the house will be sold?
A property that's been placed on auction will have lesser value than the market value that the house would have had on an ordinary real estate transaction. As it's named, it will be auctioned at a price that the buyer declares to pay for.
Even if the house is sold, you won't be nearly paying off the loan.
Hold on a second. This house is co-registered on both of our names, right? And Hugo, you're considered a co-signer, right? Unless you do something about this, the two of you will be taking the financial burden. Besides, I'm the one who's the primary owner of this house. Even if it's for a lesser amount, I'm sure I'd get paid once this house is sold. Don't forget about the fact that you only have 10% of the ownership of this property.
Unfortunately, we've already opted for a voluntary foreclosure sale of the 90% ownership to settle an outstanding debt.
What? Does that mean you've already sold this house?
Yes.
If you end up neglecting to make your payments, I'll be notified because I'm a co-signer for the loan.
Since we didn't intend to keep this 2-family house any longer, we went ahead and opted for the voluntary foreclosure sale the moment we notified.
How dare you! We had the ability to sell our end of the ownership even without the co-owner's consent. It's just that the value will be lesser only because it's been divided.
Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Melanie, if you're making so much money, you can pay off the loan for us.
You better cut out this nonsense. We've been doing as you said all along only because we didn't want any trouble with you guys. You guys need to start realizing the severity of what you've done. Look, Melanie is the only person I consider my family. The moment you threw Melanie on the street, I decided to cut all ties with you. I'm never going to forgive you for hurting Melanie.
Oh, Hugo.
Either way, this isn't a matter of figuring out the mortgage at this point. Once the house is sold through an auction, you'll be evicted from this house. Even if the real estate agency tries to handle the portion that we sold them, you'll still get evicted.
This means that none of you will be living in this house for too long from now.
I don't want to get evicted. What am I supposed to do about this?
Why don't the four of you rent an apartment and start all over again?
As long as you watch out on how much you spend, I'm sure you guys can afford to do that.
No way, I want to live in this house.
That's right. This house was designed to be handicap friendly in case anything happened to us. I can't possibly move into a small apartment at this point in my life, even if Natalie took care of us.
Oh, I wasn't serious about that.
What?
Take care of the two of you after you get older. Why would I ever do that?
You said that when Melanie was leaving this house.
I lied to you. I never intended to keep my word.
You gotta be kidding. If only you hadn't come up with this unnecessary idea.
What? We planned on taming Melanie the way we did so she'd take care of us when we were older.
And you destroyed that plan.
What? You said that I was the most important child and that you were happy I came back to you guys.
I never thought you guys were so broke.
Money, money, money. You keep talking about money.
Honey, this is all your fault because you don't have any savings.
How dare you talk to me like that?
That's enough. You act fast enough. You can still have a chance to sell this property. You just don't have much time, so I recommend you...
Melanie!
Yes?
You're our precious daughter after all.
That's right. The moment you married our son, you've been our family. We should support each other.
So let's work on restoring our relationship.
Hey, what about repurchasing this house? Perhaps with one pay. It's a pre-owned house, so the price should be a little lower than what we initially paid for. But Melanie, I'm sure you'll be able to afford it.
Melanie, Hugo, how do you feel about living with the two of us? I'll be happy to clean the house and cook for you every day since you guys are always so busy. I'm younger than Mom, so you'd be better off living with me.
Natalie, how dare you?
I'm only telling the truth, Mom. Dad, the two of you can take care of each other once you're older.
Are you betraying your parents? We're disowning you!
I don't care as long as Melanie takes my side.
Cut it out!
I only consider Hugo and my parents who are in heaven now my family. I'll never forget what you've done to me, and I'm never going to forgive you. You guys are all strangers to me at this point.
We're cutting ties with you!
No way!
That's not okay!
Oh, please.
We're sorry!
We just wanted a stable retirement. I've always wanted to live in a house.
But we've lost it all!
Hugo's father was able to act quickly enough to sell the property on his end. Needless to say, we made sure that money was used to pay off the debt. We were able to collect a good portion of the funds by selling the property too, so we were able to pay off our debt completely. My in-laws have lost a place to live. Hugo's father is already retired. My sister-in-law and her husband didn't have any luck finding a stable job, and I heard they're enjoying life under a tent. As for us, we've been happy living in an apartment. Our neighbors are nice people, so we've been supporting each other as we enjoy living in our new home. Troublebusters.